Hey y'all, it's Island Coupon Gal. So this is video 2 of things that I've gotten couponing that I didn't like, okay? First of all, let me backtrack for just a second. I forgot to mention when I told you guys about the Shine Sensational by Maybelline lip gloss in Cocoa Fever. That's actually what I'm wearing. I was wearing it in the last video and I'm wearing it now. Also, I forgot a crucial item, and that is the Viva paper towels. I believe it's the Kleenex brand. My go-to paper towel is Bounty, but I've gotten a few of the 6-pack rolls of the Viva paper towels, and they are amazing. Maybe I'll just go ahead and save that for the next favorites video, but I definitely wanted to mention it, and I totally had it on my list. I just totally omitted it. Okay, so there are significantly less items on this list, thankfully. With being able to coupon and get a lot of different items, there have been a few that I have not liked, or at least have not been able to find a purpose for it, okay? So let's go ahead and just start right off the bat. Now, in my last video of products that I love, you heard me talking about the L'Oreal Voluminous False Fiber Mascara. One product I didn't like, and I really thought I would, is the Voluminous Million Lashes. Don't know if you could see that. Again, this is in brown black, and I don't know why. The brush is a little different than one that I'm used to. It's kind of like fat, really, really fat with short bristles on it, and then it ends in a point. It's really wet, and I don't feel like it gives me the volume or length that I'm looking for. It goes on really, really wet to the point where it doesn't want to build. I just don't like it. My eyelashes look short and thin, and I mean, maybe as a super like au natural look, but honestly I would just use less of my favorite, and that would be the false fiber. So yeah, that's a no-go for me. Another cosmetic item that I did not care for is the Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Mousse Makeup, and this is in color 10 Vanilla. Okay, first of all, I am a Bare Minerals gal, like I said in my last video, so I am used to the powder form makeup that you apply with the brush. This, I don't even know. I should have kept my Biore, my Biore makeup wipes out. It comes in a mousse. See that? Okay, maybe I should have shook it up first. And it goes on like super greasy. I mean, this, maybe if it would cover your entire face, but like, it's just, eek. I don't like it. It goes on really greasy. It's hard to blend into your skin, and even rubbing it all over, it's still, it's nasty. It's nasty. I don't like it. Some people might. I like the other, no, it's not Photo Ready that I've tried. I've tried the Color Stay liquid makeup by Revlon, and I really like it. As a matter of fact, the Photo Ready powder compact makeup, I do like that. This mousse stuff just isn't for me. It doesn't absorb into my skin. I just can't make it work. It looks fake. It looks like I'm wearing a mask, and it's super oily and super greasy. It just doesn't flatter me. Maybe you'll get different results. The next cosmetic item that I do not like, or didn't care for, are the e.l.f. blotting sheets. This is a 3-pack that I got at Target on clearance for $2.55. So I figured, hey, not a big deal if I end up not liking them. No, not a whole lot of money out of pocket. So I guess I really didn't technically get that couponing, but clearance. It was a clearance item that I thought, I was saving money on it. The first thing, it says that it's rejuvenating oil blotting sheets, instantly absorbs oil, minimizes pores, and mattifies skin, and has green tea in it. These are more of a rice paper, okay? They don't work. They don't absorb any oil. And let me show you the difference. When I showed you in my last video about the Clean and Clear oil blotting sheets, and they look like that, I used one before I started recording, and this is kind of gross, so don't get grossed out, but this is what it looks like after you blot your skin. You can physically see the oil absorbed by this blotting sheet. This one just doesn't. It doesn't absorb any oil at all. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel that a good oil blotting sheet or paper or whatever, when you spread it on your skin, when you apply it to your skin, it kind of sticks a little bit to your skin because it's absorbing that oil, and that oil kind of acts as like a binding agent. This just doesn't trap it, and I was very disappointed, but again, only $2 and change out of pocket. And my sister really likes the ELF, whatever brand, so maybe I'll see if she would like to take them off my hands. Okay, so some of the skin items I didn't care for. It's not that I hated this. It's not that I hated it. It was okay, but it's the Clearasil Perfecta Wash, and it's the Ultra Rapid Action Face Wash, and it has 2% salicylic acid acne medication. This is the Super Fruit Splash refill, okay? So it's really cool. Has a power button, so it's almost like a soap dispenser. You put your hand under it, and it's supposed to dispense the perfect amount of face wash. Then you could turn it back off if you want to store it under your, sink, or if you have little ones like me who would try to put on their hands and wash it with them, you could turn it off. Only keep it on when you need it. The thing with this is that the amount of product it dispenses is a little bit, not a lot, and once you foam it up, I felt like, first of all, it didn't entirely cover my face, and second of all, the 2% salicylic acid, I really tried to use this. As you can see, I really did try to use this continuously. I noticed absolutely no results. Also, my skin felt tight even before I got out of the shower. If I would take this in the shower with me, even before I got out of the shower, my skin would feel tight, not because of the salicylic acid, because I use a variety of products with the salicylic acid in it. As I mentioned, I have sensitive skin. It's that this is a very drying. I don't care for it. I have many other drugstore acne treatment type, not medications, but, cleansers and toners. The Clean and Clear line is great for me. It's cheap. I got it for free, and I love using the toner and whatnot from it, but this, I just was not impressed at all. I would never pay $20 for that product, and that's what it retails for. Never. Another thing that I got when I first started couponing, I picked up a lot of the Nuance by Salma Hayek facial products. Now, I also picked up a lot of like the shampoos and conditioners and styling products and body products. Honestly, those were gifted out because I just didn't have an interest in trying them at that point. I picked up a lot of them, like I said, couponing. They were like buy one, get one half off. They were attached to an extra buck deal. We had a ton of CVS coupons for them, so it was nothing out of my pocket. Not this one in particular. This was the only facial product that I could find that I still owned because I have given all the other ones away or thrown them away. But particularly the items that I used were the little capsules, I think they were vitamin E capsules. They came in a jar, and there were like 30 or so of these capsules that you twisted them off, and you squirted this like oil type stuff out. And when you put it on your face, oh my gosh, it made your face so smooth and soft and like velvet to the touch. But it broke me out in a big way. There is just something about those products that my skin does not like. Those were the ones I was most excited about, were the little capsule things. I also tried one of the creams. Just no good for me. It didn't work. I discontinued the use, and I figure, you know what, my skin, it's hard enough to get it in balance. I do like to try new products, but not at the risk or the cost of the balance of my skin. So, the next thing, let's move on to body. I actually don't have one of these to show you because I used the two that I got. As much as I raved about the EcoTools cosmetic brushes that I got, one thing I did not like at all was the loofah. We got those for free at Rite Aid a while ago. It's the loofah, a body loofah, okay? It was just like any other loofah. However, that one, for whatever reason, like molded molded faster than any loofah I've ever had. Usually when you like sit them up, prop them up in your shower or hang them up, the water kind of drains from them or whatever, and they lose their shape after a while, and they lose their exfoliating like capabilities. These ones started to stink almost immediately, and you could see the black mold growing from within. It was gross. So I threw them away. I thought it was the first one. I thought I got a defective one. So I tossed that one and tried the second one. Literally, I think 2 weeks was the life of both of those loofahs total, combined. Okay, another body product that I don't like, and this is really embarrassing because I've purchased a ton of these, but I never actually tried them. I was in a pinch. Is the Bic Silky Touch razors. Okay, this is the 10 count, and I believe there are two blades on these puppies. I am spoiled by the Hydro Silk and the Olay, Venus Olay razor. I am totally spoiled by those. Great for your skin. They shave, they move like across like your knees and areas that are just hard to shave in the first place. This cut me up on my legs so bad. I wouldn't dare try to use these under my arms because I probably wouldn't be able to put my arms down for weeks or put deodorant on. Razor burn and just nicks and cuts all up and down my legs. So needless to say, these are getting donated. Most of them did get donated, but I was in a pinch and needed these, and I did get several more this past round of the BOGO coupon. So they're either going to be donated, which I feel bad because, like, if I won't use it, why would I expect other people to use it? But I guess for people who don't have any other razors, it's a trade-off. Either you could shave your legs with this carefully, very carefully, or not at all. So I'll either give these out to family members or donate them. I kind of feel like maybe if I would have taken my time, maybe I wouldn't have cut myself so much. But again, I'm spoiled by the better quality razors, so I just kind of went with it, and yeah, I was careless. Okay, let's go on to hair. I really, really wanted to like this product, the L'Oreal Evercream. It's the sulfate-free moisture system cleansing conditioner. No harsh salts, triple action hydration, and natural botanicals. This particular product's claim to fame is that it is comparative to, or comparable, whatever you want to say, to When. If I'm sure you're familiar with When if you've seen the infomercials, but it's a cleansing conditioner, meaning that you've got your shampoo and conditioner in one. You pump it and you apply it like shampoo, only it doesn't foam up a whole lot, and you massage it into your scalp and whatever, and then you rinse it. This one, the When, I have used When for a long time. My hair is very thin, very fine, and very fragile, and it's been falling out for the past, I'm going to say, 2 or 3 years. So that is a very gentle cleanser that I've found that has helped maintain the integrity of my hair as much as possible. I naturally have thin, baby fine, flat, breaking easily hair. Okay, so I really wanted this to work. It made my hair like straw. It made my hair when it was wet and I would brush it, it made it feel like gum. I don't know if you can understand what I'm talking about. And then after it was dry, I could not even get it back in a ponytail. It was so tangled and knotted, and even after I brushed it, it would instantly tangle back up. I mean, this made my hair nasty. So that is just something that I really wanted to like, but I just, not for me. The next thing I did not care for is the Suave Naturals Daily Clarifying Shampoo. I only used this about 3 times. No, maybe 2 times. And I gave up because, like I mentioned in my last video, most clarifying shampoos for me make my hair feel really dry because that's the purpose of them, is to get all that oil and buildup and gunk out. However, this one was really harsh on my hair. I felt like it stripped all my moisture away. I couldn't run my hands through it. I know that some people like the feeling of squeaky clean hair. That's really not a good thing. They say that your hair should be somewhere in the middle. It shouldn't be slippery slick when it's wet, but it shouldn't be squeaky clean either. That's like 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. This made my hair squeaky. I mean, to the point where it was just awful. My hair also fell out a lot. I get a lot of hair loss when I'm washing my hair anyways. I have to run my hands through my hair to get all the extra hair, and I could literally go like this, and I know this is gross, but I can make a hairball because something is going on that's making me lose my hair more than I should. You have a normal amount of hair loss just from, the cells rejuvenating and cells dying and things like that. But this, I could make a freaking sweater out of the hair I lost when I shampooed my hair with that. So never again. Something else I really wanted to like was the Organics Ever Straight Brazilian Keratin Therapy Shampoo and Conditioner. I bought a ton of different organics shampoo and conditioners, and when I found this, it smells great. I thought that all the stuff on the back sounded great. It's natural, sulfate free, longer lasting, smooth, frizz free hair. It's supposed to be gentle. And then when I saw the conditioners come out with 50% off more in the bottle, and I think maybe there was 50% more shampoos that I never found. There were $2 Peelies. We had CVS promotions out the wazoo with the ECB deals. I really wanted to like this. It just didn't work for my hair. It made my hair kind of the same as the Evercream did. Very tangled, felt gummy. It was super frizzy. I felt like it stripped my hair of moisture. It didn't work for me. So that's an item that I will never repurchase again, for myself anyways. I've heard people say that they like that. Maybe you have to use all the products in the line. And I did buy one of the sprays. I can't remember. It's in my stockpile somewhere, but it's not worth it to me to try after I've already tried a little bit and I've had such a reaction to it. A couple of other hair products I do not like. The Got To Be's dry shampoo. This was the very first dry shampoo that I ever tried, and I was super excited about it. I actually saw another YouTuber who's a couponer, OUGT12, Christina. I think that's her YouTube channel. She did a review about this, and she said, you know, her hair was oily and it's dark, and she used it, and everything that she said as a con that happened to me, but in like a 100,000 times magnified way. It made, so you shake it and you spray it on your roots, and you're supposed to like work it in with your fingers and then brush it out. This thing makes your hair, your roots, white. It stinks. It smells like almost, it reminds me of almost like plastic balloons. I don't know if that makes sense, but it stinks. Made my hair white. I rubbed it in like a fool and brushed it out. It made my hair brush white. All these white flakes were falling all over the place, and to be quite honest, it didn't even absorb the oil in my hair, and I don't even have oily hair. It didn't make a difference. In fact, it just made it look like I put baby powder in my hair. So no go for me. Another one that I thought I liked at first when I got it was the John Frieda Luxurious Volume Anytime Volume Refresher for Fine Hair Dry Spray Shampoo. It just sounded like it was made for me, you know? I tried it several times and I thought I liked it. The smell's not harsh. I don't see the white stuff. It worked into my hair pretty well. It brushed out. I kind of got like a little bit more lift at my roots. More than usual on my second day hair after I wash, because I can't wash my hair every day or it would be, this I noticed if I used it, let's say I used it twice a week, that second time I used it, even though I washed my hair, maybe the next day used this, washed my hair, waited another day and maybe used it, it started building up very quickly. And I would notice, like, at my roots, when I would go to spray it, rub it in, and brush it out, flakes would be flying everywhere from the buildup on my head. It built up very fast. And like I said, I thought I liked it, but it ended up, my hair didn't like it. One thing from the health category that I didn't care for, it's not that I necessarily didn't like it, but it didn't do what it claimed, were the Nature Made Vitamilk Energy. Their vitamin B12 mixed berry flavor. It's a dietary supplement. You dissolve 1 tablet in your mouth before swallowing up to 2 times per day. It's supposed to give you energy. Surely didn't. Doesn't taste bad. I mean, I've had worse types of vitamins that tasted worse. I just didn't feel anything. I mean, I'm sure that the ingredients in here are good for me, but I do take multivitamins. I do take the Optimal Solutions, the Nature Bounty Optimal Solutions Hair, Skin, and Nails. It's something I started this month as well. I'm getting my vitamins orally from supplements. This, I feel like if I'm going to take a separate supplement just for energy, that I need to notice something significant if I'm going to continue taking it, and it didn't. A food item that I'm so shocked that I did not like, and I did buy a ton of these before I realized I didn't like them, were the Sobe Life Water Mango Mandarin with coconut water. And I cannot believe I still have one of these in my fridge. I had to dig deep in the back. My husband won't even touch these. I'm not a big, huge fan of water by itself. I like my Gatorade. I like my Powerade. You know, I'll do a Crystal Light or whatever. I'm not a big fan of the water by itself. This tastes terrible. Didn't like it. Won't be rebuying it. I did get a lot of it for free, so yeah. Another thing that I think might be a little controversial, because I've heard a lot of people saying that they love these, and I did kind of like them at first, but the Purex crystals, once I started using the Downy Unstoppables, these became obsolete to me. And the fact is that, yeah, they smell great, but what comes out in your clothes isn't the same. And this claims to be a fabric softener along with a scent booster, and it didn't soften my clothes. My clothes still had a lot of static, and it just didn't compare to my Downy. And so I, again, am surprised I have one of these. I thought I gave the rest of them all to my sister-in-law because she loves them, but that one will be going back to her as well. Another one I talked about, like, obscurely in one of my videos a long time ago was this Method antibacterial kitchen cleaner, and it's in the scent Lemon Verbena. Antibacterial kills 99.9% of household germs, and I believe this is all natural. OMG. This stinks so bad. It smells like grass that you ground up into your clothes, and it's just nasty. It's also very streaking, and again, I did try to use it. I tried wholeheartedly to make it work, but it didn't matter if I used a little or a lot or rubbed with my, my elbow grease really vigorously. Nothing worked. I just don't like it. There are actually three things I don't have to show you, and I'll just do it really quickly. The CVS brand paper plates and bowls, they were the heavy-duty ones that kind of look like plastic. They're supposed to be like durable, heavy-duty plastic type. It was kind of like comparable to Vanity Fair. Those things buckled and were just, you could take a bowl and like squeeze it and it would crumble. Like there was nothing heavy duty about it. And with those plastic ones, you can't put those in the microwave, so it wasn't worth it. Now, I didn't pay anything for them, but now that I know that they are nothing like Vanity Fair, I'll stick to the Vanity Fair ones when I need plates like that are a little bit more heavy duty. They just weren't doing the trick. I would get something in my plate and my plate would bow in the middle. Awful. Something else that I used all up because I couldn't waste it it was the Caliper brand tree-free paper. I bought 5 reams of that paper, and thank goodness I finally got through it all. It was awful. It was made from bamboo, which I understand that recyclable material, it's good for the environment. I get that. That's why I bought it. I felt like I was doing something productive for our environment. However, it was like brownish yellow tinged, very thin. I would print coupons, and it would make them really dull and blurry to the point where it looked like I photocopied them. Sometimes the barcode wouldn't scan properly because of the way that the paper like didn't absorb the ink properly. It was a bust, but I was a trooper and I held in there, and I usually use those to do my 4 off 20s because that seemed, not only did I get through the paper like that because I print so many 4 off 20s, but that barcode did scan no problem. So that was a good thing. And my last one is sparkle paper towels. I don't have any to show you because any sparkle paper towels that I had left in my stockpile I have since given away. It was like a waste of paper. I felt like I was not only the normal sense of guilt for using a bunch of paper towels because of what it's doing to the environment, but I felt extra guilty because I was wasting those paper towels and they really weren't working. So I felt like I needed to give them a good home to someone who would actually get use out of them. Once you go Bounty, you never go back, in my opinion. And now with these Viva paper towels, it's a whole new world. So, okay guys, thanks for watching. I thought it would be significantly, not slower, but shorter. It wasn't, of course, because I can talk. But thanks so much for watching. I want to hear what y'all didn't like so that you can help me not buy those same things. So I'm tagging you all, yet again, tell me below. I'll leave the video responses open. Anybody who wants to do a video, please feel free. Leave it as a video response below. I would love to see what you guys don't like that you've gotten couponing. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.